Part 2. Remember her? Okay, so I made that one phone call to a local journalist who'd been investigating cases of plagiarism in the fitness industry. She was intrigued by my story and decided to look into it further. A few days later, she contacted me and said she'd found evidence of my trainer's wrongdoing, not just with me, but with several other people in the industry. She wanted to do a live expose on the gym's TV segment, and I agreed to be a part of it. The day of the segment arrived, and the gym was packed with people. The journalist started questioning my trainer about the allegations, and at first, she denied everything. But then, the journalist dropped the bombshell. She had emails, messages, and even a recorded conversation with one of the trainer's previous victims. The trainer's smile started to fade, and she became visibly shaken. The journalist confronted her about the plagiarism, and the trainer eventually crumbled under the pressure. She admitted to everything, and the gym owner was shocked. The trainer was fired on the spot, and her reputation was left in tatters. As I watched her pack up her things and leave the gym, I couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. Justice had been served. The journalist then asked me to share my side of the story, and I explained how I'd spent months creating that fitness plan and how she took credit for it. I also shared the experiences of other colleagues who'd been victimized by her and how they'd been too afraid to speak out. The journalist was horrified by the extent of her wrongdoing, and she made sure to expose her on live TV. The segment ended with a statement from the gym owner, apologizing for not taking action sooner and promising to implement stricter policies to prevent plagiarism in the future. The aftermath was intense. The trainer's social media accounts were flooded with negative comments, and she lost all her high-profile clients. She even received a cease and desist letter from one of her previous victims, demanding that she stop selling her signature program online. I realized that my decision to speak out had not only brought her down, but also given a voice to all the others she'd hurt. And to her, I'd say, you should have given credit where credit was due. The experience taught me that standing up for what's right, even when it's hard, is always worth it. I'm just glad that I could bring some closure to the people she'd wronged, and that justice was finally served.